pounds, and he's got an opportunity here tonight to make history. Think about this. Sting in his first title defense. This monster has a chance to shock the world. James Mitchell has been his guide, has been his mentor, and you've heard the promise that James Mitchell gave to Sting, that he was going to take him down this highway to hell. You know what Sting said the belt was going to be. And you got to wonder if you see James Mitchell holding the bat of Sting in his hand, the bat that he got a hold of last week on Impact when they had Sting upside down and beating him.
Boy, you're right, Don. It was a wild, chaotic, out-of-control situation as we went off the air on that 2-hour primetime special with Sting in the back, being hung upside down from the chains. And look at this, you're right, Mitchell's got possession of Sting's bat. It was last month in the Motor City in Detroit, Michigan, when Sting did it. The promises that Sting had made to everyone since returning to professional wrestling were paid off. He defeated Jeff Jarrett to become NWA World Heavyweight Champion once again. Sting in incredible physical shape and condition. And Don West, he's going to need to be in that kind of physical shape and condition in order to combat this monster.
And look at this! Mike, he doesn't even give JB a chance to do any kind of introductions whatsoever. I mean, you could see in the look in his eye when he was coming down that ramp. And after what he went through on Impact, he decided to go right after the Monster Abyss, and now he's got the bat in hand.
Oh, man, charges with the baseball bat and just took Abyss over the top and down to the floor. Have you ever seen Sting more highly motivated than this? What a rush of adrenaline here to meet the Monster Abyss in the opening minute of this World Title match.
Well, it was just one of those things where you know that Abyss and James Mitchell thought he was going to soak it up and wait, but he didn't. He just goes right over the top rope, going right after Abyss, just taking the fight right to him. And I mean, he was embarrassed hanging upside down at the end of Impact last week, and now look at him. He's taking it right into the crowd, taking the fight to the monster.
You're right, he just took Abyss and flung that 350-pounder over the steel guardrail and right among the fans here in the Impact Zone at Genesis. And look at Sting follow up the offensive, rocking Abyss with big right hands, and Abyss just cut him off.
Well, Abyss using that big knee and that big boot. And you gotta wonder how much of a difference that weight and that size is gonna make. But right there, Sting, are you kidding? He just busted him into that wall and the wall broke. And now you can see Sting right over the top. And look at him just pulling back onto the rail, onto the gate. Look at that, just the viciousness. Oh man, this is a different Sting right now, and you can see it.
Repeated shots from the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Sting just taking Abyss by the hair and then tosses him again. Shoulder first right into the wall.
I tell you, this is in Sting's mind, this is good versus evil. He knows what James Mitchell stands for. He heard what James Mitchell was saying. And you know anything about Sting, you know anything about his heart, about his soul, and about the changes he's made in his life, you know that he can only take so much. Oh, man! Sting misses though when he caught the guardrail, and Abyss just able to get out of the way.
He measured him for the Stinger splash, you're right. No contact there, but there was contact with that steel chair to the back. First Sting goes rips first, right into the guardrail, and then he's just right from behind with that steel chair shot. Mitchell right in the face of Abyss. Did you hear what he said? Right now.
Well, I can see it. I think James Mitchell wants to prove a point. He wants to end this quick. And you can see he's got him a table set up. Now he's grabbing him another table. Oh, and he wants to put Sting through this and just take it to him and embarrass him right here in front of the crowd.
Wait a minute.
What in the world?
Check this out. He positioned the two tables in place, but now he's bringing barbed wire into play. Barbed wire board being put on top of the table. He's going to go back for what? Another one?
Another one. He's going to put it on the other table. Remember, that barbed wire match that Abyss was in a while back, and we know the damage that barbed wire can do. It will just tear the meat off of your flesh. And now he goes after Sting, and he wants to put him through this and just cause the pain right from the start.
Sting missed with that one move, and the Monster Abyss is going to try and follow up and take advantage all the way to the NWA World's Heavyweight title.
Oh, if he throws Sting over the top up there on that barbed wire, it's over. I mean, I don't know how you can get out of that. I mean, look at this from the side.
Battle continues up on the entrance ramp. You can see referee Rudy Charles trying to lay down the law here. Mitchell getting right in the ears of Abyss, almost telling him to hold off.
It's almost like referee Rudy Charles was telling him he was not to do it, that if he did, it was going to have great consequences. And you can see that gave Sting enough time to come back and look at these rights. One right after another. Sting just putting everything behind it that he's got.
Oh, this new look of Sting that he debuted at Bound for Glory. Oh man, and he's cut off with a knee right into the gut. We've never seen Sting, man, so motivated, so driven. But the Monster Abyss is here to use this power, this pure raw size, strength, edge that he has, and he is really taking it to the champ.
Well, when you think about the time that Sting has been here at TNA, one-on-one, he's never gone against anybody the size of the Monster Abyss. And, you know, if you haven't done that in a long time, it's got to be so hard to get programmed and used to, and you can see Abyss is using that size of strength right now to stand it. And look at Abyss, he's here to guide and let Abyss know what it is he wants him to do. I mean, Dick would dream for this day.
You're right, the communication between the two continues, and you can tell by the look on the face of James Mitchell that he is just thrilled to death with how the opening minutes of this NWA World Heavyweight title match have played out.
Just wafting both forearms right down there and elbows on the back of Sting, and now he's just pulling it away and grinding on his face and twisting it in directions it's not meant to be turned. And look at that, the power of the Monster Abyss, and man, he is focused on one thing, and that is turning Sting any way he can.
Witnessing the vice-like grip of the Monster Abyss as the NWA World's title holder Sting is finally back up to a knee. And Abyss just continues to put the pressure here on Sting.
Going fully good.
And took it right back down.
With the chin and pushing on the back of the head. I mean, he's just taking this in any way that he can. You see Sting trying to get the crowd behind him there as he throws the elbows in. Anything he can to break that grip.
Rifling off those elbows. Here comes Sting and over the Stinger splash, and that time caught him in the corner. He missed with that first one outside the ring. Now, caught him from behind, another Stinger splash.
Oh, nice kicks the leg right there, trying to bring the big tree down. And he goes right after it again, and that's what Sting's got to do. He's got to be relentless, Mike, and that's how you bring it down. It took him a few shots.
10. Whoa, just a one count is all before Abyss quickly powers out, just toss the champ right off the pinfall attempt, and here goes Sting, high risk to the top.
The Monster Abyss though gets to his feet. He's very agile for a big man. It will amaze you when you watch him as we have through the years. Very agile, and if you underestimate his speed, it will cost you, and that's what's getting ready to happen right here to Sting. And let's see if he can fight his way out of this.
A 100-pound weight advantage for the challenger as both men meet up on the top, and Sting able to push the Monster Abyss back down to the canvas, and Sting off the top.
All the way across the ring, Sting hits it.
Gonna go for the cover. No, you see the shoulder of Abyss momentarily up. Rudy Charles wouldn't make the count, but now does, and it's just a 2 count.
I'll tell you though, as you can see Sting, he's not afraid to pull out all the stops. Going top rope, and oh, the big boot, and you can see it just picked him up and put him down. It was that momentum right there. Wait a minute, James Mitchell came to the table and grabbed the World Championship belt.
And hands it in to his Monster Abyss, and I'm sure instructing him to use it as a weapon. You see the tug-of-war with senior official Rudy Charles.
Oh, but Sting able to get enough time and duck it, and they're not able to use it. Rudy Charles trying to tell him it wasn't going to be used, and now look at this. He's got it in the grip.
Scorpion attempt. Can he turn it over and apply the pressure? And there it is.
He's got it right now, and he's applying the pressure with everything he's got. Think about what we saw. Abyss on Impact did something we couldn't see. Did he learn from that? And look at this, Abyss absolutely grinding himself toward those ropes. And he gets
this time he got the rope break. You remember that incredible match, Don, the primetime special on Impact, Abyss and Kurt Angle when Angle had him in that ankle lock. And yes, the Monster Abyss tapped out. This time gets the rope break. Sting picks up that championship belt, pushes referee Rudy Charles aside.
Oh, slam! Unbelievable how he defied Rudy Charles too! Oh! Wow, Sting, he didn't care. Rudy Charles tried to pull that belt away from him, and he tried to hit Abyss with it.
It was almost just that close and just that quick. Abyss, the champion.
I'll tell you though, the fact that Sting able to use that experience and reach down and get that shoulder up to keep from getting pinned. Very few people take that black hole slam full throttle like that. And now look at this, as he's got him by the throat. Sting's fighting off with everything he's got. Oh, knocks him into the referee, Rudy Charles.
Looked like Abyss was going to go for the choke slam. You're right, Sting fought him off. But then you see the contact between the champ and the referee. Rudy Charles down. Wait a minute, Mitchell, where's he going? Mitchell looking underneath the ring. That usually mean the thumbtacks.
Well, while the referee is knocked out, he's got the tacks right there. He's got him in his hand, but Sting's got the back. And Abyss doesn't even realize it. And look at this. Ha ha ha. Guess what, Bat? He's bag attacks and wins.
Bat shot, right in the gut. Inverted DDT as he dropped him down. Sting on top of the cover. Referee Charles gonna try and make the count.
2. Oh, you can see James Mitchell pulls on his leg just in time and pulls out Rudy Charles, and it keeps him from getting the pin.
You're right, matchup continues because of James Mitchell. He pulled the referee out to the floor just as he was about to pull the 3 count. And
wait a minute.
Sting's
got the bag of tacks. Oh, wait a minute. Sting gonna use them?
I never expected this.
It's almost like Sting knows that. I mean, he's doing things that you would think that only Abyss would do and only James Mitchell would do. Look at this. He's pouring the tacks out onto the mat.
There's a scene, Don, that I'm absolutely shocked to see. And Abyss from behind Sting. I'm not sure whether he realizes that Sting. Abyss is back up. That rocked him. If he could,
wait a minute. No, wait a minute. He's going to take Sting. Oh, man. He just slammed Sting into the tag. Oh, my God. He freaking just slammed Sting into the tags. Look at Sting lifeless down there. It backfired.
It sure did. It backfired on the champ. Here's the pin.
1, 2. Oh, he kicks out of it. Look at that.
It's amazing.
That reminds me of that time when he got hit with a guitar in that championship match at Bound for Glory. You thought he was done, and he just pulled himself out. Now look at him pointing the finger at Abyss.
And look at the blood pouring out of the back of Sting with all those thumbtacks after he was driven right into him with all the power from Abyss. You're right. This is Sting.
Did you see the drop toe? And Abyss went face first into the tag. Look at it, Sting now. It's just getting fired up by the second.
Now he's going to try and get the Scorpion. Step over Sting. There it is. Scorpion submission applied.
Look at this. He's applying it, and you can see James Mitchell. And now
He's
Fist
tapped
is
out.
tapped out.
He's tapped
He's tapped
out.
Oh, he's tapped out. The referee doesn't see it.
Sting doesn't realize it either. Now he does.
Oh, he knows what James Mitchell did. And look at this. He's going to put Mitchell in the Scorpion right there.
Mitchell put in the Scorpion by Sting after he had Abyss. He had him beaten. The monster Abyss was tapping out.
And you can see Mitchell tapping all the good it's going to do him right there. Rudy Charles right now, I think he's conflicted. Watching all this go on, knowing what's all at stake, trying to get some kind of order back here. Wait a minute. They're coming right over here to the table.
Right here by the broadcast position.
Sting's got a chair in his hand. Calling for the crowd. Oh, he waffles it right on the back.
Vicious, lethal, chair shot to the back.
Look at this.
Sting was calling to have the repel that he usually uses, Don, to come down into the ring. He was calling to have the ropes brought into play.
He's going to try to, I don't know what he's going to do right here, but look at this. He's got it floating right over the Monster Abyss, and he's putting his legs to it. Remember the sight of Sting hanging upside down last week on Impact, and it's Sting with these tacks coming into his back and the blood right here in front of us. Look at him tying up the Monster Abyss.
Look at this. He's got the rope. He's got it wrapped around one of the legs of the Monster Abyss. He's got it wrapped around the boot here. He's got it in play.
Is he going to look at? He's grabbing the other foot. He's going to set it up. It's like he's going to hang him upside down, Mike. Look at this.
You can't do this, Sting. Come on.
And now he goes over and he grabs it and he starts pulling it up.
It's exactly what he's doing.
The Monster Abyss is helpless right now. Hanging upside down. There's nothing he can do.
He's pulling on the rope. He's pulling on those cables, and the Monster Abyss is just hanging here.
He's just
right in front
hanging
of us.
upside down. Look at him. And Sting is just absolutely being vicious right now.
What a sight this is, seeing the Monster Abyss hung down from the ceiling here.
Right here in front of us, and you can see Sting trying to use his strength right now, pulling him up even higher, and he's going to try to hook that cable up.
I mean, think about it. That's a 350-pound monster, Don, that he's got hooked up.
I mean, Sting is like he's using something inside of him that we've never seen. It's a vicious Sting right now. It's a Sting that doesn't care what he does.
I mean, think of everything that Sting has talked about, Don, since winning the NWA World's Heavyweight title. The honor, respect, the dignity, Don, the truth that he was bringing back to that NWA World's Heavyweight Championship.
Now he's got it connected, and he's got Abyss upside down, and he's got the chair. Wow, a shot right here in front of us. Look at this. Sting cracks him again. Is there something the Monster Abyss can do?
Abyss just hanging there.
Oh, right into the face.
He hit him right in the head. Face first with that steel chair.
I mean, look at this. Now he's saying he wants to take this down and bring it back down and inflict more pain on him as Abyss is. Think of the blood rushing to Abyss's head. Abyss is going to absolutely not have any strength left whatsoever.
Just hanging there. You can see referee Rudy Charles. He's trying to get Sting to stop this attack and get the match back towards the ring, but he's not having any luck at all.
I mean, you can hear him pleading to Sting to stop. He's pleading to him, but Sting won't do it. He just keeps on doing his plan. And I mean, he was able to get payback for last week on Impact when he was upside down. And just seeing the sight of these tacks just still stuck in the back of Sting, it's unbelievable.
Almost as if he's just fighting through all of that, Don, as if he made it secondary, not even thinking about those tacks as he drags Abyss up the ramp.
Could he be doing what I think he's going to be doing? You've got the barbed wire tables back there. He's taking him up the ramp.
And you see senior official referee Rudy Charles following up as well. He has warned him repeatedly to get it back towards the ring.
And look at this. He's sitting right there and he's telling him don't, and he just pushes Rudy Charles out of the way. And again, he tie-faced him right there, Mike.
Oh, he just clotheslined the referee. Rudy Charles knocked out. Look out.
He's calling for the bell. And he puts him through the barbed wire.
Oh, my God.
He puts him right through the barbed wire. You gotta be kidding me.
You're right, Rudy Charles.
Sting.
Rudy Charles calling for the bell. Just at the same time, he knocked down the referee. I mean, what else is Rudy Charles going to do? But he put the monster right into the barbed wire.
I don't know that Sting realizes that Rudy Charles called for the bell. Now what's he going to do? As you see, just unbelievable Abyss just lying in that barbed wire. Sting coming down the ramp.
Referee's laid out. Abyss, the challenger, laid out as well. As Sting comes back towards the ring, check that picture out of Abyss.
I mean, you can see the look in Sting's eyes, and it's almost blank, Mike.
Almost like he's a man that's possessed.
It's like he's possessed. You see the sight right there. Rudy Charles is up on top saying that's it, and I don't know if it's registered to Sting what's happened.
I mean, if you think about it, everything that Mitchell talked about, taking Sting on the highway to hell, it's exactly what we've seen unfold.
They're saying that it's over, he's been disqualified. You can see the look right there. Rudy Charles called for the bell. I don't think,
what's it gonna be, Rudy?
Sting doesn't understand what's going on. He's coming over here.
You can see Rudy Charles trying to explain the situation to Sting. Let's see if we can hear now what's gonna happen. Rudy Charles talking. Let's hear officially.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rudy Charles has no choice but to disqualify Sting. Therefore, the winner of the match and new NWA World Heavyweight Champion is the Monster Abyss!
No way! Come on, you can't do it! You can't do it!
I mean, Don, think about it though. Since the inception of TNA, the rule has been in place. You can lose the championship if you're disqualified. You can lose the title on a disqualification, and that's exactly what we've seen.
It was a situation right there where we had no choice, and at the time I can't remember that rule going into effect, but because the referee kept telling him, and he gave him his chances, I'm going to say that. Referee Rudy Charles gave him numerous chances.
I mean, if you think about it, through the reign of everyone from Ken Shamrock to Jeff Jarrett to Raven, we've always strived to give a clear winner in every title match, but you're right, Rudy Charles left with absolutely no other choice. Abyss is the champ.
The devil got his due. worked. I can't believe it. Everything went his way.
Mitchell and Abyss caused Sting to fall for the trap. Sting lost sight of maintaining the honor and respect.